We're here at New Way testing some thrust bearings. This spindle is inside of a core, and you can see we have an electronic indicator that is measuring on the bottom end of this core, which is on 3 points. Now Jim's going to pull up on that. We're going to see what the total clearance in millionths of an inch is. 1450, so that's about 1.4 thousandths of an inch roundabout total clearance. Here's a quick cross section. So this is the spindle that you see. We're measuring on the bottom end of it, and the clearance is right here between these opposed porous thrust faces. The air pressure on, and we'll see what the lift is. It's about 10 millionths, so it looks like it lifted about 265 millionths of an inch. Now that we've established what the axial clearance is and what the no-load lift is, Jim's going to put some weight axially on the spindle. And so now he'll zero, turn the air on, and we see the lift of 140 millionths. He turns it off, it goes back to zero, turns it on again, he repeats that a few times, make sure it comes back to zero. Now he'll get some more weight. Okay, turn the pressure on. We have lift. Go give it a spin. Is it still flying? Okay, out in the shop, we've got some more load on the core spindle assembly. We've also got some more pressure. You can see this hard tubing running in. We're using our nitrogen for a supply. Jim's going to come and turn this on. You can see there's basically zero there now. We've got zero on the indicator, just lifted about 95 millionths of an inch, or about 1/10 of fly height. With how much load is this, Jim?
67 pounds.
67 pounds, and that is 200 psi input pressure for about 1/10,000th of an inch lift. This time with 152 pounds on the spindle thrust bearing, and Jim's got the indicator zeroed, I think. He's going to put on 300 pounds of pressure. So there we've got our 300 pounds. Here we've got 150 pounds of load. Go ahead and see if she spins, Jim. She's got a little bit of tape just to keep it from spinning. And it's going. Still spinning. So it's flying, and it's flying at about
80 millionths.
80 millionths of an inch. 75 millionths, 80 millionths of an inch. Almost a 10,000ths of an inch with 150 pounds on that thrust face. You can see that the 300 psi curve was carrying about 140 pounds with the 300 psi input pressure. And based on the area that bearing has, you can see that the efficiency factor there was about 30% of the input pressure. So we were carrying about 100 psi per unit square inch.